How's everybody doing today? This is Bandit here for Bandit Corner. And we are here in Corpse Party Blood Drive. And Corpse Party Blood Drive is the third in the series of Corpse Party. Now, I personally have not played either of the two for the channel. But they're fantastic. You should definitely go check them out. If you know what's going on in Corpse Party, you will get this very quickly. Basically, the long and short of it is that a group of high school students, or no, junior high school students, got trapped in a demonic realm after they did a magic charm. And they did it, you know, for friendship. It ended up being horrifying. Many of them were murdered. Some of them survived. However, the ones that survived when they came back, all the ones that died were erased from memory. And in the second game, two of those characters, Ayumi and Naomi, tried to use the Book of Shadows, aka the Necronomicon, aka the Book of the Dead, to try to bring them back, but with horrifying results. Ayumi's sister was exploded. And that, I believe, is where chapter 00 here starts. So sit back, relax, enjoy. We'll check out some Corpse Party with me. Some Asian horror at its finest. A faint light. So, I'm expecting, anticipating, and hoping lots of awful. Because the first two were brutal as sin. Now, they were originally created in the RPG Maker. This one, actually, I guess, is fully 3D, so we'll see how it goes. Naomi. Like I said, this picks up immediately where the last one left off, with exploding, from what I am aware of. That didn't sound like a no, that sounded like a meow. And Hayuni is Ayumi's sister. Now, the sister only got involved because she was trying to save the two who started a dark ritual to resurrect their friends, and she channeled all of the energy into herself. And that happened. Exactly. And did not end well. Yeah, she totally blew up. Okay, so it had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. I'd been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out the crumbling Shinozaki estate. The two of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to the hospital, where I was restored to stable condition. The Grimoire responded for so much of the horror everyone had been through. The Book of Shadows was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Probably for the best. The Book of Shadows, aka the Necronomicon, bad shit. Hard to believe that over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary, since the 5 of us were returned safely to the real world. Now you count more than 5. Some of them have been aka killed in action. Of the top row, 2 of them are still alive. The one with the glasses, Morishi, no longer with them. And the girl with the little duckbill thingy with the balls, she got murdered. And the girl with the curly hair, Seiko, who was my favorite character in the first game. Because she got to butter her pooper. And if you don't know where the comment comes from, you gotta go back and actually watch the butter my pooper thing. I suggest watching Poods. Just type in PewDiePie, butter my pooper. Ah, ooh, 3D.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Really? This is what we're doing? We're gonna try this? This did not end well in the beginning. No, they didn't. Good.
おかしいな。都市伝説掲示板の噂では、これをやった直後に地震が起きて、神隠しに遭う危険ありって書いてあった。
It's a good thing that the earthquake and getting spirited away didn't happen. You don't want that to happen. Believe me.
ちょっと、そんなのに付き合わせてたの？
Yeah, no, it's not the type of thing you invite your friends to do.
ひどい。
Yeah.
ごめんごめん。これでみんな離れ離れにならずに済むよ。
After Sachiko vanished from the closed spaces, the effects of the Sachiko ever after vanished from the world along with her. Which is good, because Sachiko was evil. She was the crazy monster in the first one. And certainly no one was going to miss a place like that where countless living beings were trapped, their lives snuffed out violently and traumatically. Yep, see, those three bit it. But along with the school, the lives of our friends and our teacher were also erased. And they weren't just dead, but wiped from existence entirely. Yeah. I know she's real. Why won't anyone believe me? Naomi, she got hit hard by this. Naomi and Seiko, you know, were like best buds. Seiko actually wanted to be with Naomi, but Naomi didn't feel that way. Oh, now they think she's nuts. Poor Nutter.
Naomi! Nominasai! Nomu no!
Yeah, well, for such a traumatic experience that all these people went through, I'm surprised that everybody would think they were nuts. Or not surprised, I should say, because they kind of went through a lot of crap. We may have been the lucky ones to survive, but for us, these past 2 months had been hell on Earth. Sorry, there's a lot of backstory here, but I mean, at least it's catching some of you guys up. And again, if you have not seen or played Corpse Party, you definitely want to watch this. Oh, sis. Yeah, she blew. Oh, man, it was brutal, too. This game is brutal when it comes to death. Yeah, we should not let her die. It's very a good thing to not let her die. Yeah, it was probably your fault for performing a heedlessly occult ritual that using the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon, Lovecraftian horrors, you know, like probably not gonna end well. Alright, so she's back and good to go. Good to go, son. Because honestly, does anybody really think that this is just going to be like a normal, not horrifying simulator? With the first two, no. These poor kids went through hell, and they're going to do it again. All of their friends no longer exist. Satoshi! Yo, what's the little girl doing there? She doesn't go to school there. Okay, so Ayumi, like I said, it's the character that we're playing as right now, and then from left is Naomi. Satoshi is the brother. I forget what the little girl's name is, and then the other guy's cool guy. He's just cool guy. That's his name. The ones who remembered our departed friends. The ones with the giant boobs. Seriously, anime. Giant boobs. I'm so happy that we didn't get everybody killed. Again. Yeah, and she almost got sawed in half, like, in doing that ritual, so, like, she was messed up, too. Oh, can I move now? Sweet, I can move. Ah. Yuka! Oh, that's right, Yuka bitch. Yuka bitch. Yuka bitch. Thank you, Yuka! She was the little one. She's Satoshi's, little sister. Class rep. You got everybody in trouble the first time. I'm surprised they're not all mad at her, and she's, like, stupid short. Alright. I have my little sister. Like, everybody else lost people, but I got my little sister, so it's good. Alright, let's go into school. At this point, I still didn't know that even outside of the closed spaces of Heavenly Host, even here in the real world... Oh, who's this random chick? Oh, don't summon... Why does everybody try to summon these things? And that's the end of her. Mama! Ooh. And murdered. And yep. Oh. The curse's reach was growing. Actually, they might need Sam and Dean. Spotted. probably gonna cut like all of this out. So you're not gonna see any of this because one, I'm afraid that the music's probably copyrighted. Two, it's probably spoilers. Wow, jeez, any clothes much? Welcome home. How was it? I was going back to school. Oh, it sucked, Mom. There was only no murders today. If only we could have ever summoned another ever after. I still can't believe your luck. Tripping and falling on what was it again? A cutting tool? And that's all it took to put you out of commission for 2 months? She believed that she fell on a cutting tool. Like, that her arms, her neck, and her legs were all lacerated by one cutting tool. How did she explain her sister's head exploding? Fair enough. Oh, parents, what do they know? Oh, I hope you're not like your sister. Being all occulty and exploding people's heads, huh? Oh boy. Oh, the parents just don't understand the ghosty goose. Clearly. Okay. Can I control now or no? Yes. No. Nope. Wow, that I'm sure that worked well. Oh! 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 Whoa! Enough! You're gonna make... jeez. Well, clearly you're still upset. That same horrible scene played out in my memory once more. Of that time, my sister's head exploded. Oh, see, now that doesn't do it justice. Like, when you actually see it in the Book of Shadows, like, her face, like, explodes. Yeah, it was gory as hell. A massive earthquake rippled through the basement of the Shinozaki estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. Hinoe's lifeless body appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off the red around the edges of the blades that were rapidly sluicing her flesh. They were sluicing it? Sure. I would have said slicing, but sluicing? Is sluicing a word? I feel it is, but I feel that that is not the correct connotation to use it. Her flesh was all getting sluiced around. They danced around and through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations through her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. That just sounds horrifyingly mean. I'm kind of glad they didn't show that part. I I grabbed onto Hinoe's body in vain and attempted to pull her to safety. But Hinoe used what little strength she had left to push me back. Whoa, so her head exploded? How did she talk?
お姉ちゃんはいつもあなたの心の中にいますよ。
I could distinctly hear these words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. That's just creepy as hell. Yeah, they did not do a good job. The ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures, and a massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. She really had no luck. She had already blown up. She had already been torn apart. And then a beam fell on top of her. Oh my god. Really no luck there. With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would run right into the rapid spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. Let me go, let me go. I like blades and swordmen and flows. I wanna burn in hell. Yes, now, yeah. Yeah, Yami's really had some bad luck there. Nakashima and I wanted more than anything to bring our friends back. We've gone after the roots of the curse to bring behind Sachio Sunzaki and Heavenly Host Elementary. We sought and found another place that shouldn't exist, the estate of Yoshi and Sakio Sunzaki. It was supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood. In its basement, we found the old Book of Spells, known as the Book of Shadows. Convinced I could undo the horrors I'd seen and tried a little black magic of my own. This inevitably led to the worst nightmare of them all. I was attacked from all sides, uncertain what was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal. I don't know how she knew where I was, but just as things seemed its bleakest, Sis came rushing in to my rescue. In the end, I'd only made things worse. All I did was add one more sacrifice to the pile. Yep. And now we're back in the real world again. No, don't. Scissors are bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop stabbing yourself. Jesus. Whoa, who is he? He's the devil. With one shoe on my desk and sporting a rare, open-mouthed version of a shit-eating grin, a boy wearing a black parka was just somehow there in my room without explanation. If you're about to die, why do you care who I am? Clearly, you're not serious about this